Welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. It's Marvin speaking. We're going to get straight into a video which I did do before. So the tarot card reader, Leanne, she's actually changed the channel, so I can't find the original video. So sorry about the sound quality because it was with an older mic, which wasn't very good. We just have to do the best we can. So let's get straight into the video. And it was messages who were actually sent to the YouTuber. And it was quite interesting because some of them actually tied in with the case and some didn't. And I'd like to go back and revisit to see whether some of this stuff makes sense. Let me know what you think, people.
Hey, welcome back in. We're going to look at some evidence that was sent to me regarding the Jay Slater case. And to the person that sent it to me, I want to apologize because this information, there's a lot of screenshots, so that's the video of the day, was sent to me.
So someone who knows Lucy and wants to remain anonymous and only deal with MMO Tarot, who site this is, it's absolutely shocking.
July 6th. Today is July 24th. So 18 days ago, 2.5 weeks ago. And my sincere apologies because it went into my spam folder. So I only just found it.
Right, so it went into a spam folder, and if this came through on the 6th of July, but she's just releasing it the last 48 hours or so. I just come across her because someone gave me some information in the messages.
So I wanted to say thank you to the person that sent it to me and to recognize their effort because there's a lot of pictures here. So today's video is that we will do tomorrow the Airbnb people and Arab, the tarot reading on that tomorrow. So today, let's go through what was sent to me. I recognize some of it you may have already all seen, some of it may be new. And this is not my evidence. It was sent to me. So please be kind in the chat box.
Well, I've looked at it. I've gone through it on 2-3 occasions since this morning. And let me tell you something. Some of it makes a lot of sense. A good portion of it.
I also recognize that a lot of you have been commenting on the scratchiness of my videos. I've listened to them over again. I haven't heard any of what you guys are claiming to be really annoying noises. So my apologies to that. I do the best I can with my limited resources and, technology and devices, if you will.
Yep, and once again, obviously, I've moved on since the early days. So don't think this is obviously, it is an old video which I'm commentating on, so bear with us because the information I think is quite crucial.
However, I'll have the ability to do a 2-screen share so you can see my face and or the cards, which is why I've been doing it that way. However, I will go back to maybe hiding my face and just showing the cards on the table if it's too loud the other way. So again, my apologies. Thank you for being here. Do all the YouTube things. We've just released a bunch of stuff on the $2.99 Canadian membership group, including Learning Tarot and a bunch of things, Discord at $2.99 a month Canadian. So go check that out. Do the likes, click on the notifications, especially a notification if you want future readings. But let's go see what we've got here. Thank you to someone that sent this to me anonymously. So this is a text from Lucy May. Now he's gone. Sorry. What's happened? Question mark, question mark. He's lost what we had. Now he's gone, and I don't know what to do. I'll ring you now, Lucy. Answer, I'm worrying. Okay, so I don't know who this was sent to, but it looks like it was Lucy May talking to somebody about losing the bag, the money.
So that could have been sweets that he'd lost. This gentleman comes into picture, a Moroccan guy, who's said to be looking out for his workers and making sure, obviously, they're making money. That's what I got from this.
gentleman has shown up in a lot of the texts here that I was sent. Is he Moroccan? This gentleman, for some reason, a lot of people are talking about this. This comes from Christianity is the Truth. His man known, not even dancing or enjoying himself, but constantly on his phone. So this gentleman's face comes up in several of these texts. I have no idea. And I have not been following the case as of lately either. Okay, so here's another one. Lucy May. This is proof. This is 100% Lucy May, confirmed to be her Instagram post. I messed up, Mom. Mom. Please reply. FFS. I would say that I know what that is. I'm not going to repeat it. Mom, Jay messed up and they wanted me to give him to them. Now he's gone. Let's see if I can get what.
So it's quite crucial that we don't go away from the narrative we all believe in. And I also think that a lot of the old stuff and messages of people who knew Lucy are what were actually probably more legit than what we're actually getting out of the last few months, the early stuff.
At the bottom.
Was she threatened to obviously...
Monday.com is the best way we've found working together as a team, and we move mountains with it. It allows us to
tell him where Jay was so they can pick him up. Because there was a lot of things that he may have been kidnapped, and this has a lot of truth to it, trust me.
Bottom that is in a response. No, it's not included. It's not included. Okay, Jay Slater theory. This is the top of this. Jay Slater's theories. I don't have Instagram or TikTok. So thank you to whoever sent these, because I don't have accounts. This one's a concern for me because I said over and over again that I believe that Jay was kidnapped and held somewhere underground. Go check out my prior readings to that effect.
Do you know what? It was said, but it wasn't mentioned enough. Someone did mention that he may have been kept in a cave, which was quite odd. So there's a lad on Snapchat making videos at Masca today. There's a group of 4 lads, all foreign and 1 British lad. He's on Snapchat called El Zagato. He's mentioned a bit later. Not sure what's in that carrier bag. The cave photo is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Wow. A lot of this stuff was taken down very, very quickly though.
And here we see a picture. There's no date included in this. There's a lad on Snapchat making videos at Masca today. There's a group of 4 lads, all foreign, 1 British lad. He's on Snapchat called EL_Zakatal. Not sure what his in that carrier bag. Someone's put like a pew in question marks here. The cave photo is giving me EBGBs. Yeah, so this is him. I don't know if this is him standing beside the cave, but I've never been to Tenerife. I'm Canadian. I have no idea what the landscape is there, but I really, really did sense that he was being held close to that Airbnb underground. There we have some mysterious guy. I mean...
Do you know, in some ways, this could possibly actually make sense with caves that are supposed to be behind the Airbnb, or may even be connected to the Airbnb. It's very, very, very odd. And I don't think this is talked about enough.
Who's he passing that to? Is that him? I don't know. These were sent to me. I cannot authenticate, so I'm just sharing. Does look like a person down there, though. Holy smokes, I'm just zooming in now. What is this? What is this face? Look at this face. That looks like Jay Slater. Oh my God, that looks like Jay Slater. Can you all see that? Sorry, whoa. I'm just seeing this now. Look at the head with the glasses and the hat on of somebody hiding in a cave. What the dang? What the dang is that? Look at this right here on the right in the cave. That to me looks like Jay Slater. Holy Hannah. What do y'all think? Comment, please. In the cave, look at...
I mean, it does look like him a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit... the head shape is this. The head shape is definitely like him. Wow.
This head with the glasses and the hat on. Someone's hiding in that cave. Okay, here we are. FaceTime call from Jay on Brad's phone as he left, and he'd left with 2 small kitchen knives. We did hear that from the investigator. Why would he leave with the kitchen knives if he felt safe? As he didn't feel safe because he previously mentioned to us in a Snapchat message that he'd robbed an Oberman's Piguet watch. Oder Mars Piguet watch. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation. And
so he stole the watch because he lost some sweets and wanted to pay them back just in case he got into some trouble. But it seems like to me he didn't expect them to go as far as what they did. Wow, he must have lost quite a bit.
And said he was going to sell it for 10,000 euros. We believe this is to pay off a drug debt, as he said on Saturday night. He had no money. Somebody who Jay was with at the festival seemed to have big amounts of cocaine each. This guy again coming up.
It makes me wonder, there's a possibility we have to look at the theory. Did Jay leave drugs and then maybe the night before, it may be what that could have been what Ayep was on about, and that he may have been forced to basically steal the watch, or one of his friends, and then obviously he got the blame for it. That's a possibility. The problem is we can't rule it out, especially if Jay lost a bag and it could have been the night before, which Ayep could have been on about it, and obviously they didn't let the big boys know until the last night, and that's when he was taken. Last morning, should I say.
Okay. As somebody that seems to be really focused in on, a lot of people are paying attention to this gentleman in the circle here for being there at the raid.
I mean, it could be anyone, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's, you know, it sounds a bit suspicious, but like I said, it could be anyone.
For the event that night at the NRG, but not enjoying himself and spending the whole night on his phone. I mean,
what actually makes me laugh is that look how many people have got their phones out and possibly could go back and scroll. I mean, this NRG Tenerife Festival, you know, surely a lot of people have still got these images on their phone and no one's coming forward. It does really make you wonder.
To me, I don't know. He could have been breaking up with his girlfriend and just more focused on that. I've seen that happen in the past in my life, so I'm not so sure it means that much. But somebody here feels that it's a lot of evidence that this guy is just not. This one's interesting. Not paying attention and really more focused on his phone. Why does Brad have a black eye? Look at here, he does. He appears to look like he has a black eye.
And I'm wondering whether that black eye, he had an argument with Jay over the loss of the sweets. I'm wondering, because that definitely looks like a black eye. And that, wow.
What's Brad not telling us? He does. He looks like somebody punched him. What do you think? Tell me, what do you think about this?
Don't use bullet points in a presentation. Look, if you are responsible for driving new sales into a business.
Okay, this one, I'm not so sure what this is, other than send a hi. Jacob Marshall tried to decode something. I don't really know. He's decoding. I've never seen anything like this before, so I have no idea what this is. He's decoding images, documents, updated a little further down on this page. UTF-8. Success. The base 64 decoded data is the cartel. The cartel. Jay Slater, and on the right, I'm trying to read, just watched what this says. Trying to read, I'm zoomed in as best as I can, as far as I can go. 10 go, A. Jay Slater, conmigo nesta esta 30,000 de la contra de Mercury. I don't know. Para conservator something distribution, Lucy said. So, I mean, this is obviously Spanish. And I found this on my FYP about Jay Slater. What does this mean? Can someone translate? I mean, the name Lucy and 10,000 and looks like a boat as the photo. Okay, so I'm not sure what that says. If anybody here can translate, if you can zoom in and translate what we're watching, that'd be great. Okay, now we've got the top has been cut off. So the top to turn out like this. Her dad started dealing at 15. Lucy at 17. This whole thing is...
So it must be Lucy's dad started dealing at 15 and Lucy at 17. How old's Lucy now? 18? Is she? Or 19?
being spread around all the neighborhoods. Even the kids in primary schools know about it. It's everywhere, and Lucy can't show her face here. Many people are hiding things too scared to speak.
Yeah, we thought that, and obviously they were afraid of the mafia over there.
I'm going to change the screen for everybody. So, too afraid to speak up. Some of the details are police protected, but Lucy May, Debbie Duncan, and Zach are people of interest, while Jay's dad isn't. Jay met Lucy at somebody's festival in... I
was told that Lucy met Jay at a festival in England in March. So they've known each other for 4 months?
Jay isn't from our... And Lucy convinced him. I'm not sure what's in behind that. Let me see.
I truly believe that it was Lucy who'd told Jay to actually go to the festival to earn some money. And I'm 100% sure he knew what he was going for, but he didn't actually know how much different it will be from England, where, like I said, you have probably got a bit of protection with his mates, but when you're out there, it's like the Wild West, and we've heard it time again with people going missing, and one going missing just the other week. It's just absolutely crazy.
If I could go back and zoom in a bit. Met Lucy at something's festival in September. Jay isn't from our area, and Lucy convinced him to. Okay, so I don't know where they met at another festival, but that's kind of not super important anyways. Somebody here claiming that there was a camera, so why didn't it capture where Jay went?
Maybe that camera was taken down. Maybe there was one up there, one which you could attach to the door and take it off.
I thought I saw somebody saying it was a light, but I don't recall. Again, if you're new to my channel, I don't investigate all the data because I like to try to not be influenced when I first start a case, and I want to do it as authentically as to what the cards are bringing. This looks like it's last seen in Lucy's chat. Now, who's got access to Lucy's chat? I don't know who's leaking this, but M wants you to meet at Tejina, come alone at 2:46 a.m. Bueno, 2:53 a.m. New leaked messages between Cartel and Jay. But it says Lucy at the top. Bring bag of money. So why would it be leaked between the Cartel and Jay when it's in Lucy's chat? I'm not sure.
Maybe it's Lucy who could have had basically Jay's phone. It's kind of odd at the end of this, because obviously some of these messages don't actually make sense.
And again, I don't know where these came from or how they were sent to me, but Rachel Hardgraves is running the Find Jay Slater Facebook page,
True.
but is censoring it to protect Brad. The Tenerife police don't care about Jay, wanting to avoid exposing the...
Well, we knew that they wanted people to think Tenerife is safe and anybody could go there, and this was just a tragic accident. A lot of people were out now, and are still obviously fuming because it's all a cover-up.
Criminal.
The thing is, as well, coming from the Today, is that, you know, this is very, very true, this message, as Rachel Hargreaves was trying to change the narrative that is technically nothing to do with her son. And this is why I think she's always keeping her on Debbie, just in case she says something. And one thing we know about Rachel, I think she's got a few connections out in Spain as well. And I believe she does know Luggy and Chris very well.
Underworld. I've seen Lucy's manipulation. She is calculated and smart, having grown up around this lifestyle. Her dad is involved in... If he had it, Jay said he wanted to go home around 2:30 a.m. They checked the car, couldn't find the bag, panicked, and the CCTV captured them between 3:30 and 4 a.m.
Is that could have been when they were arguing on the beach and it went off from there?
Lucy called her boss about the missing bag at 4:50 a.m. The boss picked
Well, if Lucy was basically sent a message to her mum, they've got him or he's hurt or something like that, she was the, you know, she was the one that basically caused him, where he could have gone in hiding.
I mean, the big thing now is we're on the 4th of the 11th, 24 Monday, nearly 6:20. And where is that CCTV captured then between 3:40 and 4 a.m? And Lucy called her boss about the missing bag at 4:50 a.m. In some ways, these times do actually make sense, because we were told that Jay's phone was in Masca. Jay's phone pinged in Masca at 1:50 a.m. So something can't be right there. I mean, everyone says that Ayub, whoever was driving, would need more time to get to Masca if Jay rolled out the club. But, you know, did they go to the beach first and there was conversations on the beach and things went off from there? And it was later in the morning than what we thought. Because obviously there's one or two discrepancies, what we were told, of what time Jay left. Was he hanging about outside? Would that make sense? And managed to get himself together?
Or caught an earlier flight out of there, or had gone somewhere in hiding. Wow. I suppose, just say he'd gone home, she would have been responsible and have had to pay that money out. So she had to basically throw him in the deep end.
Up Jay at Los Americanos and took him to an Airbnb at 5 a.m. Jay was seen walking fast by an old woman, Lucy's friend. I don't know. To sell drugs in Tenerife at NRG Festival. They lost a bag of drugs, panicked, and Jay got taken. Lucy May, Debbie Duncan, Rachel, Brad, Hargroves, and Zach Slater know everything and are trying to save face. The 30K owed...
I think we know Debbie knew a lot more than what she was telling, but I think she was told not to say anything. A lot of them think that they were, a lot of people think also that they were paid off not to say anything. That's a possibility, you never know. That's just a theory out there.
To the gang that has Jay is why the GoFundMe was created. Without explanation, Brad Hargreaves and his mom Rachel are also involved. Brad was drugged in at Creamfields to go to Tenerife with Lucy and Jay. No idea if there's an order to these. Again, these are just, I'm just reading them one at a time as they were sent to me. FaceTime call from Jay on Brad's phone as he left and he left with 2 small kitchen knives as he didn't feel safe because he previously mentioned to us in Snapchat messages that he robbed an Oderman's Piguet watch and said he was going to sell it for 10,000 euros.
That's possibly true. The watch was mentioned. That's possibly true. He must have panicked. Stole a watch off an elderly or gentleman to make some money back. He panicked. Wow.
We believe this is to pay off a drug debt. He said on Saturday night he had no money. Someone who Jay was with at the festival seemed to have a big amount of cocaine. Oh, I thought we saw that one, but here it is again. I'm just scrolling through the email. I don't at 3 a.m. 3:12 a.m. I don't. Don't F around, Joa. You got yourself into this. You haven't got a choice either way. I don't know who this is from and who this Don't F Around Joa is. People will find out what you did to him. Do not think it's smart threatening me on way now. People will find out what you did to him. Do not think it's smart threatening me. I don't know who they're talking to, who he's talking to here. This is a very interesting text. This is a very interesting text. This message above from Lucy and ID, that is Jay and his white car. See more. Okay, there's a picture of a car below here. I do see a picture of that's going to come up of somebody in the trunk of a car. Hey, Debbie, I was on the flight to Tenerife with Jay, Lucy, and Brad. Became close with him. We started meeting them each night at the festival. And then on Saturday night, my mate, somebody and Jay, is that Lucy? And Jay tried to get cocaine, but Jay said, I don't know who's been scratched out. My mate looks like Lucy. I don't know what that first letter is, but this looks like a Y at the end. And Jay tried to get cocaine, but Jay said he literally had no money left. On Sunday night, Monday morning, me and my mate, again, I don't know who that is, went to Brad's hotel at 5 to 7 in the morning to chill. And on the way, me and Brad contacted Jay to let him know we were coming. He mentioned he was going to try and come back to Brad's to meet us there, and then we received a FaceTime from Jay on Brad's phone.
Don't you know that there's a better way to find...
It's interesting. It really is interesting stuff. You just don't know whether someone is making it up a little bit. Some of these messages, there seems to be a lot of truth in it, and some of it don't. Let me know what you think, people. Very odd. That's all I can say is very, very odd.
Heck. So Brad had a bruise on his eye we just saw. So was Brad kidnapped with Jay? I'm not sure. I've seen Lucy's manipulation. She's calculated and smart. Having grown up around this lifestyle, her dad is involved in the same activities. Lucy knows what to do and say, but didn't expect to be in this deep. I believe Lucy wants Jay dead because of the media attention and to protect her gang. She thought she'd be seen as a victim, but it's backfired.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting stuff. So what I'm going to do a second part tomorrow. Let me know what you think, people. Some of you had listened to these messages before, but I thought I'd put them back out there. It just gives us a reminder how much is going on with this case. And we shouldn't forget, sometimes stuff which is put out there. Part 2 will be out tomorrow, because I didn't really want to make this video too long, so I'm going to do it in 2 parts. Thank you very much indeed, and let me know what you think, people. Whether these messages, some of them are legit, and whether we should take some of them seriously. Thank you.